Coucou, salam my loves, Marhaba, habibetey. I am fading fast today. Before I call it a day for filming, I did want to quickly pop on and talk to you guys about this Peter Thomas Roth mud mask. A bunch of you told me that you were interested to see kind of a review once I had once I had the chance to try it out a couple more times. Some of you gave me great application tips, so thank you for that. So I have been playing with it a bit and I wanted to come in quickly and check in. I did this video in Arabic, but that'll go up on Saturday, so I thought I'd do it in English today. It's $67 for the 150 milliliters of product. Like the other masks in the collection, you're going to have a lot of it. Like you have it for a long time. What I think is interesting is there's a note on the side that says product actual size. So the size that you see on the box is the actual size of the product inside, which is really great. And again, like I said, these masks will last you such a long time. Like, it's such a big container. So it is this dark color. The color you see in the pot is the color of the mask itself. It's kind of a thick, tacky formula in it. I'm not gonna, it will get everywhere and then it'll be a mess. So I'm not gonna take it out of the container, but it is that kind of tackier consistency. I found that when I apply it, so I want like a thin layer, enough so that it's opaque on my face, but thin, like don't kind of build it up. I find that that gives me the best effect with it. You leave it on for about 10 minutes and then you rinse it off. It says you can use it 2 to 3 times a week. I find that probably around 2 times a week is what's good for my skin. 3 times might be a little bit overkill. What I like about this versus other mud masks, I love the idea of a mud mask and I know my skin needs it, but a lot of mud masks that I've tried break me out because they're too much and they're too drying. The nice thing about this one is that you do find that it gets that, like, it pulls out all those impurities. Your face feels clean, but your face doesn't feel super dry and dehydrated after using it, which I think is really, really lovely. And I think it's what makes this one a winner in my book. So it says that it's supposed to help with something with like fine lines and radiance and that kind of thing. I don't know if it really helps with pores and fine lines and wrinkles, honestly. But I do find that my skin is more radiant because it feels clean, it feels smooth, it just feels like happy skin, you know? So I would say if you're a bit on the fence, definitely give this a shot. Like I always say with skincare, try to grab a sample. Our skins all react differently to different things. So if you can grab a sample, definitely try it that way. And yeah, Sephora carries it. Cult Beauty carries Peter Thomas Roth. I think in the UK, Space NK also carries Peter Thomas Roth. So plenty of places to get your hands on it. And yeah, just short and sweet today. If I missed anything, let me know down below. I have kind of combo-ish skin, so I have patches of my skin that are more oily. So I call it combo because like I have patches that are oily, patches that get quite dehydrated. Not dry, but dehydrated. Someone was like, well, no, that means you have normal skin that's prone to being dehydrated. So I don't know. I have random skin that does its own things. But for the parts of my skin that are oily, it like gets in there and gets all those pores cleaned out so I don't have extra breakouts. Because in the spots where I'm extra oily is where I usually break out. And then in the parts where I'm more dry or dehydrated, it doesn't feel too stripping. So there we go. Anyways, any questions and all that kind of good stuff, leave it down for me below. I'm going to do some points of positivity and I will be done. My first point of positivity is a really fun trip to the bookstore yesterday. I was like just hanging out looking at some graphic novels. There were these 2 guys that saw me like totally overwhelmed. Just like I was like looking around but I had no idea where to start. And they were super sweet. Like they took their time to like tell me whose stuff I should read and whose. I didn't actually realize that something like, so I was looking at Captain America and Black Widow, and they were like, oh yeah, I know, there's a variety of authors that write that series, and you want this author and this author. This guy's not really great. So I didn't actually know that each series had multiple authors. But I don't know, it was a fun afternoon, and I got a lesson in some comic books, which was fun. My second point of positivity is a great brew of Mead Wheat tea from David's Tea that I'm currently sipping on as I film this for you guys. And then the third was that I got to sleep in today. I haven't slept in a while, so it was nice to get a chance to sleep in and relax. That is it for me today. As always, please let me know what's making you guys smile. Thank you for hanging out today. I will talk to you ever so soon. But before I leave you, as always, let me remind you that life is just way too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye, guys.